Que porra é essa? Beleza.
What am I thinking? I would stain my clothes with blood. What am I thinking? I would stain my clothes with blood.
With blood. Pode segurar um pouco aí, peteca aí, mano. Nada mais eu posso, né? Mas eu não lembro o que tinha que fazer, velho. Tô no mapinha aqui.
What am I thinking? I would stain my clothes with blood.
Bolsa, óbvio. Aquela lavadinha na preciosa.
That's better. But I still don't understand all of that blood. That's never happened to me before. But I'm not going to tell my doctor. Otherwise he'll make me stay in bed and rest.
Vai ter que tentar mesmo, mano. Vou pegar outra roupa, será que tem algum troféu pra trocar de roupa?
It's very rude, but I could pick up the phone and listen to their conversation.
How are you doing today, Rennie?
I'm worried, Father. Very worried. We found more partisan tracks in the woods, right next to the house. That Lapo, I suspect he may be involved in the death of...
No, please don't say that. It's not possible. I know the boy and I don't...
Father, anything is possible in these dark times. Anything. That boy didn't even come to say goodbye to Julia. Didn't they love each other dearly?
He must be terribly scared, and Julia always used to say that.
Yeah, sure, she used to say they were just friends, but you know too, right? Friends are not supposed to do such things, Father. Or are they? But anyway, you're defending them both. You, my husband, and even the nanny who, deep down, is a good woman.
The nanny. I believe the nanny is the one who hurt Julia. With her evil passion for those cards. They are cursed things. I hope you made them disappear.
Of course. I keep them safe in my room. Anyway, you must forgive me, Father. I have to go. They've come to pick me up. Have a good day.
You too.
Lapo's involved in Martha's death. My mother is losing her mind again. How could anyone even imagine such nonsense? And Don Attilio, he is a great friend, but what a weird view. Those cards are just a game. But most importantly, they're mine. Why on earth did they take them from me?
Following the dramatic news from the countryside, Archbishop Toccarelli will protest with the French in the
Tocarelli.
for the raping being
25 ISO film. When the sun is high in the sky, it's perfect.
for the safety of citizens. From this moment on, it is forbidden for anyone to leave their homes.
General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behavior. German command of S. Vincenzo Arturi. Telephone number 1185.
Population are advised to stay in their cells, or, where these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows. I shall repeat for clarity.
The radio needs to be kept on at all times these days. It can save your life knowing things on time, especially before they happen.
Walk the streets of San Cassiano.
Nets for catching butterflies, poor creatures. I had so much fun with them.
Night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cells, or, where these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows.
Ah, tá. O meu vídeo vai ser gravado.
Dear Mother, this is hard, but I have something to tell you. I found out that Julia is pregnant.
Ué, não
Go to
como.
the lake tomorrow morning at 7 and watch her as she bathes. You'll see that her tummy is growing. Martha.
Ué,
What? I'm not pregnant.
ué.
Why is everything becoming even more confusing?
Calma, então eu
I'm
buguei agora.
searching for an explanation, but instead I'm left with more questions.
Agora até eu buguei pra cara agora, velho.
Romola, 15th of July 1943. Dear Mrs. Irene, I'm writing to let you know that all is well here at the villa. Thank you for being so considerate and caring. I apologize for the simplicity of the housing you were forced to live in. I also locked the room where the little one used to stay as requested. I've left you the key. It is the one with the pink keyring. Try to stay safe. Best regards, Nanny. Why on earth did Mummy have that door locked? It was my room. What is she trying to hide? There are more and more weapons around, and everyone is scared after what happened. This is Mummy's jewelry. She wears them every day, even though Daddy says it's impractical and dangerous to show signs of wealth these days. As usual, she doesn't want to listen to reason and ends up arguing with Daddy until he goes to play war, as she says.
Pera, cara.
Here are my cards. Nanny and I always used to play with them. She would predict my future and I pretended to predict hers. The future was always good for everyone. Maybe when she read them, she saw my true future which she hid from me. Or more likely, these cards are actually just a stupid game to reassure and deceive oneself with. But deceiving oneself is sometimes necessary. How can we live happily otherwise? Pervertin again. I feel like these pills do nothing other than agitate her.
Ok. Câmerazinha, pá. Baralho. Ixi, carai.
The solution is still far away. I
Vamos.
must be patient and wise. But luck is not on my side, unfortunately.
Eu nem sei o que é isso, mas enfim. Não sei nem como é que funciona esse bagulho.
The keys to my old room are not here. Where are they?
Ó, tá, dá pra pegar o mapa. Acho que buguei agora. Nham, 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 nham. Tá, agora eu tô com missão pra cabum pra fazer, velho. Tem coisa nova aqui.
July 18th.
Não.
Everything has changed. I feel like it.
Não, para. Só já ali já. Deixa eu passar uma coisa aqui no banheiro, pá. Agora eu vim aqui. Nada. Tá, bora aqui.
The Superior Commander of the German Federal Armed Forces announces 1. Whoever is in possession of weapons or explosives not reported to the German headquarters will be shot. 2. Whoever harbors bandits and or protects them and provides them with clothing and or weapons will be shot. 3. Whoever is aware of the existence of any rebel groups or even lone rebels without reporting them will be shot. Italian workers in Germany. The following rules are in place for workers who voluntarily work in Germany. A commitment of a maximum period of 1 year before returning to Italy. Fighting in Normandy. Victorious Germanic counterattack on the road from Perriers to Carentan. Pont Heber reconquered north of Saint-Lô. Many US losses caused by the flying bomb action. War rages on the Eastern Front. An attack launched by the Soviets after hours of cannonade. The fight on this front has been going on for a long time. One of Daddy's many photos. Who knows who these other people are?
Nossa, mãe, quanta coisa pra fazer. Esse aqui no caso eu já fiz, né? Ali o jornal. Ah, entendi, beleza. A bomba eu não achei. Me revelar a foto lá, embaixo. Não tem aqui embaixo não, né? Mexe meu saco não, né? Ok. Tem alguma coisa aqui, pá, pra me poder, tá ligado? Tira aqui pelo pé um. Deixa eu ver aqui. Achei que tá aberto agora. Depois eu vou ali então. Que isso? Vou pegar a lentezinha aqui, pá. Give me that.
Red filter for super high contrast photos. With
Thank
this
you.
lens, everything gets bigger. This lens increases the framed area. It allows me to fit more into the image.
Ok.
I have to be careful and keep the volume down as I listen. I must go unnoticed. I am meant to be deaf after all.
Ready? Julia? You ready?
Sure, Daddy. I'm good to start.
I've already started recording.
No, my voice will sound awful.
No way, come on. Didn't you want to study singing anyway?
No, I was young and stupid when I said that.
Okay. Ready?
Go. Oh, how nice. It's the rehearsal for last week's concert. I never heard the recording. But
Ah, tu nossa das câmeras, é
this
verdade.
is awful. Cannot be called singing. Anyway, it's time I develop these film roles. I can't wait any longer. I wish I could just stop time.
Luz no vermelho, que porra é essa? Não, mas tira essa música aí, porra. Mas já eu sabia que você tá ouvindo música só
These
parece.
images could change everything. I cannot bear the fact that I may have hurt Martha. I would rather die.
Jesus do céu.
My head
Foi,
needs
foi.
Memory lapses. Such a
essa
pain
porra que
not
vai.
remembering. It's
Você vai lá quando você quiser, né?
lost inside yourself. The photograph is both the present and the past, like a dead body. I don't know what I'm expecting. Maybe it's silly to think you can capture the soul of someone who has died.
Caraca, você é pequeno assim. DBD, anos de DBD. Toma.
Her face can't tell me anything anymore. I know that, really. Her lack of expression scares me. I don't even know whether to keep this blank photo with me or just throw it away.
Pô, diz essa porra aí, pelo amor de Deus. Sou surdo, mano. Não posso ver essa porra, não. Trocou o pente. Foi. Indo pra cacete. Tá mó alta essa música, velho. Caralho, tô quase ficando surdo. Toma. Ok. Tem um capeta aqui no fundo. Tem um braço aqui, ó. Bizarro aqui, ó. Ok. Aqui. Beleza. E essa aqui foi o que? Essa aqui? Essa foi a foto que eu tirei, claro, né? Bora, essa porra também. Cadê o tutorial? Tá certo? Bota certa, né? O tutorial sumiu dali. Agora o jogo sabe que eu entendi, né? O jogo é brabo. Toma. Coloca tudo no álbum, filho. Tá, chega dessa música, né? Pelo amor de Deus, não aguento mais. Deixa eu abrir aqui. Esse quer dizer o que, esse olhinho aqui? Ah, entendi, ok. Ok, entendi. Ok. Now I get it. Então eu tirei aquela foto ali à toa, né? Por que eu tirei a foto daquilo ali, mano? Tá. Jornal não completa, que eu tenho que tentar fazer isso aqui. Eu não fiz isso aqui, não? Ah, tem uma imagem aqui, meu Deus. Nossa, tem muita imagem aqui. Eu não vi isso aqui. Olha que sou eu. Que isso? Ah, preciso mostrar o tutorial, pô, porque eu... Tá ligado? Que eu não tava fazendo missão da história. E... Miau! Acho que sou eu correndo.
Here I was running towards the pier, just as I remember.
Ok. Eu vou ter que revelar todas as fotos? Mandar... Agora essa aqui, deve ser ela do pier, correndo pra salvar a irmã, pá, pum.
Yes, I've undressed and I'm about to dive in. This matches my memory. I'm carrying Martha to shore. I'm trying to save her. My memories, although fuzzy, do match reality. I feel a little better. Now I can find out who really hurt Martha. Maybe I should meet with the White Lady. She might be able to tell me something. Is
Fiz
this
minha galerinha.
crazy talk? Yes, definitely. But what's normal about any of this? Maybe you have to be a little crazy to get anything done.
Eu tirei a foto? Cadê um loadzinho ali, pá? É. Ué?
What is this? A joke? Maybe someone wrote on the film? Also, what does that even mean? Light, like divine light? Something to do with religion, maybe?
Tá porra, Clay. Começou a Clay Obscure.
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one. Vá até o lago. Eu vou. Calma aí, deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa. Minha bicicleta aqui. Ok. soldiers doing? It's dangerous, I know, but I want to follow them and see what's happening.
Verdammt!
Dá sacar aí, filho.
Oh God, please no. Lapo, my dear friend. What have they done to you? Your handkerchief was the symbol of what you believed in. At least that is left of you. Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone and I cannot reconcile myself.
Du hast ein Mädchen erschossen, du Idiot. Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße. Was machen wir jetzt?
Sieh mal, was sie um ihren Hals hat. Sie ist eine von ihnen. Es musste getan werden.
Sie ist die Tochter von General Erich K., du verdammter Trottel. Sie war die Freundin von diesem armen Kerl. Oh, verdammt, jetzt sind wir wirklich am Arsch.
Scheiße. Lass uns abhauen. Aber sie lebt noch.
Sie liegt im Sterben. Siehst du, wo du sie getroffen hast? Sie ist bestimmt schon tot. Wir müssen jetzt abhauen, sonst sind wir auch bald tot.
I'm dying, I thought. But strangely enough, I wasn't afraid. In fact, I was almost relieved. When I returned, I found myself once again in the midst of a bad dream. One whose meaning I did not understand at the time.
Venha, não entendi não. Turum, turum, turum. Porra, desgraçada. Não sei nem o que é aspecto, o que é aspecto, mano. Por que seria aspecto? Faz sentido. Vou mostrar maluquice. Credo!
I give you back your words. 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 I give you back your words.
Boa. Agora a Júlia vai virar a Júlia de volta.
Two sisters were destined to die. Julia, the first sister, and Martha, the second. On Julia's day of departing, identical twins stood before me, impossible to tell apart. They questioned my presence, since they were still so young. Julia must come with me, I demanded. But they both claimed to be Martha. I explained that Martha's fate was soon to be the same, and their games were useless. I didn't have time for it. The war was keeping me busy. But they didn't concede, and instead kept insisting. Can we follow you together? No, impossible. Are you sure Martha will die too? Nothing is certain in wartime. What if the wrong person went with you? Then you would have cheated death. One would die unjustly, and the other would simply be delaying her fate. They discussed amongst themselves, then hugged before one of them came forward. She stared in a determined, almost threatening manner. I guessed it was Martha sacrificing herself, giving more time to her sister. But I stayed silent, not to reveal their failed deception. No one lies to the face of their own death, so I asked how their choice was reached. We drew lots by throwing a medallion, she said quietly. They had trusted in fate. Oh, how naive they were. They knew fate plays by its own rules, which is true, but it is also my ally. Fate never would have allowed the wrong girl to follow me. In that case, my work was done. She must have been Julia. However, little to my knowledge at the time, that blasted medallion had the same name engraved on both sides. Martha's. So, my first assumption was correct. They were too damn smart, and had fooled both fate and me. One thing is for sure. I'll put things back where they belong. I will correct my ignorance and give fate back its blindfold.
Damn, this hurts so bad. I can hardly breathe.
Quase, hein, Júlia? Quase foi de arrasta, hein? Quase que Júlia foi de arrasta, filho. Faltou um coletão.
I would like to spend a moment with my sister. Just me and her alone. Before people arrive for the funeral and then take her away. No, no, no. My bag is not here. My diary. Lapo's letter.
Cadê?
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right. The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died, but thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods.
Otherwise, she would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this, it's too much. So much death and suffering.
Ele fala muito estranho.
Nothing more.
Don't worry, Eric. She's young, so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you, Doctor, for everything.
Que isso?
Do you mind coming with me to pick my wife up from the cemetery? The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
You know, with all of these preparations for the funeral, Irina wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about everything going on. She is a woman who has suffered so much. Maybe too much.
Pô, botar um óleo nessa porta aí faz bem, tá?
There's my bag. Thank God. Let's hope Lapo's letter is in there. Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934. He knew he was in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation. To see beyond appearances. There are those who betray me and speak ill of me, but someone will know how to give me the right advice.
Ok.
My mother's tailor scissors.
Essa tesoura vai fazer história.
July 19th. I retrieved the
caralho,
cameras at
porra.
the lake, but I had convinced myself that I was the one who had hurt Martha. So much so that when I had the rolls with me on the way home, I found myself in another horrible dream. I don't even remember going to sleep. As soon as I woke up, I developed the film. The photos confirmed to me that my memory of that night was correct. It was a great relief. I have decided to go back to the lake in an attempt to communicate with the White Lady. I know it's a crazy thought, but I can't get it out of my head. I need to know what happened to Martha, so I must pursue every possible avenue, even the path of insanity.
Ai, quanto objetivo, meu senhor. Eu não sei o que fazer primeiro, caralho. Eu nem falei com minha irmã. Ah, não, tem que falar com a Luz, na verdade. Bora.
Citizens continues in La Romola.
As coisas aqui.
Again, General K's
Give me that
family
shit.
has come under fire.
When
Now
it's
it
not
is
too
the
sunny outside, the 200 ISO film works well.
The blow from the gunshot in her back could have killed her. It is only by the grace of God that the girl is alive. Bash's political motive appears to be the only reason behind the coward.
General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women.
Eu li isso aqui já.
Far from the nearly Valde Pizza, the German resistance on the Tuscan hills has been exhausting for the invaders.
O cara é bomba de encher a porra da bicicleta, cara. Queria dar uma rolê de bike. Um rolezinho de bike, tá ligado? Tá travando menos o jogo hoje. É uma impressão minha. Pega. Salvou, calma. Isso o quê? Eu não me lembro o nome da missão. Dá uns trefezinhos aqui, pá. Jornal do dia. Ixi, é eu aí. É eu?
Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, today her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. But that's not what happened. It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth. The battle
Toscana.
of Tuscany.
Batalha de
German
Toscana.
operations in the Livorno area. Extremely violent fighting in the streets of the city. Attempted murder in... Even in Florence, the war is beginning to be felt. Supplies are starting to run out. Bread may only last a few more days. Prices are rising dramatically. Meat can now be found for 100 to 140 lira per kilo. The gas has been cut and there is no coal.
The cow.
New ordinance ban on the use of bicycles.
Ha!
Over the last few days, cyclists have once again shot at members of the Italian armed forces and at civilians in the streets. The offenders will be punished in accordance with German martial law.
Eu andando de bike, logo em seguida. Sentindo que hoje eu vou achar bomba, hein?
I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is.
Cadê ela?
Hello? Ma'am? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
It's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? Oh my lord. I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
Oh my god. Julia. My little sparrow. How wonderful. Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow. What is happening?
I told Nanny everything that had happened. She was sad for Martha, of course, but very happy at the same time. I was the one she had a special bond with. I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady, even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool. Quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows? Maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died. They all died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead, poor Nanny.
Calma aí, o que aconteceu? Calma. Meu TTH ativou aqui. O Baba morreu com a bomba?
Bye, Nanny.
Não, calma, acho que eu buguei, calma, acho que eu entendi errado. Não, cancela o que eu falei. Me buguei. Nossa, meu TTH ativou a rádio agora aqui. Calma aí, tem um plano aqui, hein. 6934?
You've called this number. Damn, Lapo must be dead then. Rest in peace, fair comrade.
Yes, Lapo is dead. I am due.
No, don't talk. We don't need to know who you are. By calling this number, it means Lapo wanted you to complete his work. A telephone cable near the house of German General Erich K. has to be cut. One goes to the house, but there's another cable we suspect is connected to a secret base. That is the one that has to be cut. If you see any German vehicles around, let us know immediately. We won't use this number anymore. It's dangerous. Use a telegraph. That will be safer. I hope you know how to use them. Otherwise you'll have to come up with something. This is important. Frequency X. Before the message, telegraph "Town on fire" to identify yourself. Long live the homeland. Long live the liberation.
Should I sabotage the cable and become a spy? I don't know. My father is German. It would be like betraying him even though he himself hates this war. But what happened to Lapo and those guys? If I can save someone's life, maybe I should try. Or maybe I can talk to Daddy about it. He may be able to advise me on what to do. Don't even know the first thing about all this. What are you thinking, Lapo? I did.
Não! Mano, eu não... Ah, foi do nada, velho. Não, calma aí. Eu tava voltando pro lado, cara. Não, deixa eu ver, calma, deixa eu ver aqui.
Decided to tell my father everything. I loved him very much, so I couldn't do such a thing in secret. I didn't understand anything about these things. I would have acted without knowing what I was doing. Daddy told me to agree to their requests and report everything back to him. He implored me not to get myself into any trouble, like all fathers do. To cut the cable, I will need sharp scissors. Tailor scissors should be fine.
Bora, foda-se. Já tem tesourão, tem? Porra.
Now I know what must be done to meet the lady. Nanny has explained everything to me. I must try to meet her early in the morning when it is foggy, or all will have been in vain. That's what the legend says. This is what I need to do. 1. I must re-invoke her loss by putting her into contact with her lover. To do this, Nanny said to look for his grave in the woods, but there are so many. Daddy always said that infrared photos can see what the naked eye cannot. Maybe then they also see ghosts. There wouldn't be anything strange about that now, considering I'm trying to contact one after all. How crazy. 2. A part of me needs to enter her world. A lock of hair would work, so I'll need scissors to cut some off. 3. I will need an object that connects her world to mine. I don't know what to do for this yet. Hopefully something will come to mind when I least expect it. 4. To communicate with her, I will need to use my tarot cards. I will meet with the lady on the island where her lover was executed. Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but can't say why, but they have always scared me.
Tá, esse news aqui, ele é bom ligar pra alguma coisa aqui ou não? Ligar pro hospício.
Martha was taken to the chapel for her funeral. I want to say goodbye to her alone before everyone arrives.
Eu já peguei a tesoura já, não tá de boa. Tem uma moto que eu posso revelar aqui nova. Maria, essa aqui foi o foto troll. Como é que é? Ah, tá, a ligação no caso do cara que o moleque me mandou ligar, né? Ué.
A crossroad, one path towards life and one towards death. More writing. How very strange. The path that leads to death. Could that be the actual road that leads to the cemetery?
Ah, tu matou ele, né, seu animal? O bicho cutucou, mas... Meu Deus, passarinho idiota.
Poor little one. He's dead. Poor little guy. His place is by Martha's side.
Dá um passaralho pra mim?
Nanny always calls me Little Sparrow. This is the part of me that died with Martha. It'll be safe next to her.
Ixi, véi.
Here, Martha. This is my heart. Carry it with you. I'm starting to understand how painful your condition must have been. Not being able to properly communicate with anyone is becoming increasingly difficult. I envied you, but I did not see your suffering. I did not understand your courage. I miss you so much, Martha. I'm not worthy to dress in your clothes. There's only a few signatures for my funeral. If people had known that it was actually Martha, there would have been far more. I'm sorry that I took this from you too. Holy water. It's only water, and yet there's something special about it. That raven is making a big fuss.
O corvo.
Commune of San Casciano, Province of Florence. Death certificate. From the Register of Death Certificates of this commune, number 174, part 3. Series 12 of the year 1944. It is certified that on the day of the 16th of July of the year 1944, Julia Kay has died, resident of Villa Perchabaya, born in La Romola. On the 26th of February 1923, the daughter of General Erich Kay and Irene Kay, Don Attilio D. will give the funeral, and the esteemed Mr. Alberto M., who will look after the burial in the cemetery of La Romola. Telephone number 6537. The official state civil service. General Galeazzo T.
Ok, olha o corvo. O que o corvo tá fazendo?
Maybe it's the same raven that killed that poor sparrow.
Tô desgraçado.
Dress? It's made from the same fabric I found a shred of next to the lake. In fact, it is torn. It must be my mother's.
Aí, né? Claramente foi a mãe que matou ela. Não tem jeito.
Goodness.
Não tem jeito, né? Não tem erro.
Started to suspect that Mummy could have been involved in Martha's murder. Lost in these thoughts, hours passed, and I completely forgot about the funeral. When I realized it was evening, they were already carrying the coffin towards the cemetery. She never loved me, I knew that well. But I would never have believed that, had it been her. I struggled to believe it, but it made so much sense. At the lake, she must have thought Martha was me because she was convinced that I was dead. When the funeral ended, I felt an irresistible urge to play. I loved music. I started playing without thinking about the possible consequences. I didn't care anymore. I needed to feel alive, to exist again.
Claire?
What's going on here? Julia? Is that you? No, it's not possible. Martha's never played. She's deaf, yet no. This is madness. My God. So, Martha? I understand now. You can get all of the attention, right? You were jealous, weren't you? Because she was a wonderful girl and you're just a useless little slut. How did you manage to convince her? I get it now. But she talked to me. No. It doesn't make sense. I will have you locked up in an asylum. You hear? That's enough. You will pay for what you've done, you cursed lunatic. They will torture you to reveal the monsters in your head.
Her words were as sharp as blades. I tried to tell her that it wasn't me. I showed her the photos I developed that proved my innocence. But she grew all the more angry, calling me crazy, and then she began to hit me with everything she had at hand. I closed my eyes as more darkness began to take over in me. Memories came flooding back. Not memories of actual past events. More so feelings. Feelings I had when I was little. They were scary. They were the fears of a little girl. Despite what had happened, I went walking in the woods early the next morning to meet the lady. The evening before, my father had tried desperately to console me.
Mas o pai é gente boa, né? O cara é foda, né?
Julia, you know I love you. I just want to understand what happened. I am happy you are alive. Even if we have lost Mother, your mother was just in shock.
Shock!
She didn't want to hurt you.
Hurt you? Ele fala mó bizarro, velho. Ah, minha cara ficou bangada de novo. Mano, que câmera desgraçada, velho. Porra, fica na moral aí, mano. Essa porra assim mesmo, escura. Ó, o enforcado. Ó o carro. A roda da
I'm
fortuna.
going to make it. It will all change eventually. But luck will not be my ally, and everything will be very difficult. I don't know what I'm hoping to find, but what else can I do? I will hopefully
Eu não fiz isso aqui, né?
see if one of these graves is hiding something. I hope that the infrared film will show me.
Pera, então eu faço o que exatamente, então? Eu tenho que tirar uma foto de alguma coisa? Pera. Vamos dar um drift aqui. Opa, pera. Chega, minha câmera virou sem querer. Não. Eu vou lá então, boladão lá. Merda. Eu vou ter que voltar, velho. Run! Run! Opa. Ah, ok. Bargão. Cara, tá igual no BF. Corta aqui um caminho, né? Não tem mais ninguém aqui não, né? Pelo amor de Deus.
As revenge, the oppressed people grab the slaughterer by the throat. Adolf Hitler, the Italian Communist Party. Revenge for Lapo.
Caralho, eu tinha bugado, velho. Tá, tô metendo moda aqui, vai. Deixa eu plugar ali, deixa. Cheguei.
Without all the necessary elements, there's no point traveling to the island.
Como assim, velho?
My dress. It could be the element that links my world with that of the lady. It has been here for a few days, in a place that is both mine and hers. Without all the
O que falta, caralho, pra fazer?
necessary elements, there's no point traveling to the island.
O que falta fazer, mano? Ai, fodeu. Ai, botar tudo. Que jogo desgraçado esse jogo, moleque. Não, ele me spawnou aqui na floresta, achei. Porra, beleza, é só ir pra lá. Caralho, o cara me... Porra. Vou fazer na casa, mano. Engraçado, velho. Mas eu consigo fazer secundárias depois de eu terminar a principal ou não? Não tá passadinho aqui rapidão. Pra ver se eu acho essa maldita bomba de pneu, cara, que eu não achei o jogo inteiro.
Oh no, the fence has been destroyed.
Oh my god, holy shit. Que isso, velho? O que aconteceu? Tem um capeta aqui só mordendo tudo.
The telegraph must be hidden in one of these feed bins. These could be of use to me.
Não? Olhei, mano, como assim eu olhei pra ele, cara? Mano, eu achava que era aquilo ali desde o começo, mano. Se eu só tô pensando onde que é.
A German tank. I have to report its location via the telegraph hidden near the cowshed. Daddy probably asked for a garrison after all that has happened. I should report its location via telegraph. This wire heads towards the house and then keeps going, so it must be the right one. Now all that remains is to go to the telegraph near the barns.
Ah, onde você entra na casa, pô? A casa tá fechada. Giro do parkour. É na porta que tá trancada ou lá naquela gradezinha lá de trás lá? Lá na frente da casa.
The yellow filter. If it were to snow, it would be perfect. The green filter. Useful for landscapes. Too soon.
Não! Cacete de agulha. Botar a cola no negócio, não tava indo, cara.
There's the grave I've been searching for, and the spirit of a prisoner. Just like the White Lady, he's trapped in this world, but they can no longer meet one another. Evil is separating them.
Passar aqui que é caminho, pá, primeira esquerda, pegar na reta ali, primeira esquerda. Aqui, o que tem aqui?
If I wear this, it should allow me to make contact with her. With this object, she'll have to hear me, I have no doubt. Now that I have everything I need to communicate with the lady, I can finally go to the island.
Let's go. Esses aviões. Esses aviões do cacete, velho. Lembro de BF só.
used to take me fishing in it many years ago. I don't understand why Mother never wanted me and Martha to use it.
Vamos lá pra frente, velho. Nossa. Não, pô, é aqui mesmo, cara. Ô,
This is the tree the lover was hung from, according to the legend.
fotinha? Não?
A roll of film. It's the one that I was taking out of the camera just before I discovered Martha's body. It should contain shots from before that moment. With a bit of luck, one of the shots has captured the moment of Martha's murder. I will then finally have an answer. Was it really Mummy? I will develop it as soon as I can, but now it's time to speak with the White Lady. I will wear her lover's cross to draw her to me.
Ixi, caralho. Ó, tá com susto.
A lock of my hair to enter into her world. I will use the tarot cards to communicate with her. The first 10 will be used like I did with Nanny. Once 2 cards have been chosen, it should begin.
You camouflage yourself in the woods to approach me. You blend in with the water to make yourself known. You wish to communicate with me through the energy of symbols. You use my pain to summon me. You are very bold. You call upon me for knowledge that I do not possess. For answers I do not have. I am only a vessel, like water, like air, a vessel to move and breathe.
It worked. Now I need to choose 2 cards. Here we go.
You do not have control of yourself. There is a dark figure inside you. The wounds are feeding it. It will do things you do not like. It will use your desires, your guilt, the darkest parts of your conscience. I can sense that you want to know who did it, but I do not have the answer. You must find it yourself. Do not ever try to enter through the front door if you wish to reach the heart. Your twin sister might have the answer you are looking for. Even after death, we leave traces of ourselves, don't we? Everything is indefinite if you look at the essence of things. The daughter, the house, the mother. The daughter comes from the mother's house, then makes herself a home and becomes a mother. This cycle is broken. To undo the knot, find the son. He is the original sin reflected on you. The one who gave you the light wishes to take it back. She wants control. Bit by bit, she is crumbling your life. You have to stop her. You will no longer be able to tell light from darkness. In sorrow, the difference is so subtle. You are alone, and you will remain alone. Memories are abandoning you. They are your only true companions. Now they take the place of your happy childhood, and they may return to keep you company. Part of our soul embraces the people we love. It is then torn away from us when these people disappear. The wound is deep and it cannot heal. Faith vacillates. Death causes fear. But the church is a safe place. It is home and mother to its children. Faith is the light. Do not lose it. Finding it again is almost impossible. I lost it in sorrow, and without time, I am lost in the dark.
Esse cara é o banheiro da casa? Olha lá. Tá dando um vaso assim, tá ligado? Ó. A chavezinha do baú, papum.
Speaking with the White Lady confused me even more. But at least now I have this key.
Calma, 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 calma. Parei, não vou jogar. Espero já se carregar, tranquilo. Tá bom? Marta.
July 16th. Dear sister, I entrust my secrets to this letter. If you are reading it, things have gone as I thought they might, and I am no longer there with you. First of all, I am not deaf, and I never was. Mother scared me when we were little, so I decided not to speak or listen anymore. It worked. In fact, Mother began to love me. They also found a scientific explanation for my deafness. Neurological damage caused by excessive pressure exerted by the twin during pregnancy progressively led to hearing loss. And like that, my decision was also transformed into a fault of yours. So I must put it right. Do I have any other secrets? Unfortunately, yes, but a letter is too cold for such matters. Now that you know that I can speak, please go to the dark room. I have a hidden recording. Listen to it and you will hear my voice. Farewell, Martha. Why all of this madness, Martha? What else have you been hiding from me? You deprived me of your voice for more than 15 years. I can't wait to hear it now.
Meu Deus, que loucura, hein? Eu vi
There's
ela realmente
nothing
a Marta,
here.
que ela era a Júlia.
Nor here.
Eita porra.
Hi, Julia. I know that this will seem absurd, but this is me and this is my voice. We're equals in this sense, too. Well, it's obvious, really. I've basically always spoken, and you were my voice. I'm going to meet my fate, so I don't want there to be any more secrets between us.
Opa! Essa sou eu?
I have to tell you that I'm pregnant, Julia. I'm pregnant with Lapo's baby.
Moleque, nossa, eu tô tão bugado. Nossa, eu tô tão bugado que. Meu Deus! Calma aí, cara. Calma aí, meu Deus. Ai. É o que, mano? Eu tô tão bugado que Jesus Cristo, que porra foi essa?
Sex, and I never had the courage to tell you. I was so afraid of hurting you. I'm so ashamed. And now, how can I ever bring this child into the world? The baby.
Não, tô vendo a Marta agora. Eu sei que eu tô vendo a Marta agora. Mas caralho!
Starting to show. Could you tell? That's why I'm no longer getting undressed in front of you. But for how much longer can I?
Então eles realmente achavam que a Júlia era a Marta, pô. Né? Aí tentou matar ela no lago. Achou que a Júlia tava grávida. Só que ela não tava grávida. Quem tava grávida era a Marta.
Hide it. Yesterday you asked me to go to the lake together early in the morning. You, the sleepyhead. Early. I asked you to switch beds with me, like we used to when we were little girls. I got up at dawn and didn't wake you. I put on one of your dresses.
Opa, calma aí. Não, mano. Que merda.
I wrote a card to Mother telling her that it was you who was pregnant, not me.
Falei, porra.
And to come and see at the lake. I left it on the desk in her room. Then I felt the need to talk to you, and I remembered the recorder in the dark room.
Oh.
I will go to the lake alone and act as you. I will tell her everything you never had the courage to tell her. I will be your voice. I know how much she's made you suffer over the years. Unlike you, I remember all of the harm she has done to you, and it is my fault. Take my place, sister. You will live a better life, and I will be able to rest in peace, knowing that I at least tried to put right what I have done wrong. I will go now. My last memory will be the image of you sleeping peacefully. Hi, Julia. I was upset. Unbelievably upset. July 16th, that cursed day. Martha didn't wake me up.
Então, no caso, ela realmente morreu porque quis mesmo? Porra, bom, né? Agora? O jogo safado me ensina isso?
It was late. Martha hadn't woken me up as we had agreed, and I always overslept. There was a dress missing from my wardrobe. Martha wasn't there, and we were supposed to go to the lake together. She even made her bed, which was unusual. I thought Mother woke up early, despite her medication, and asked her to do something. I simply decided to go out and take the photographs by myself without Martha.
A mãe tava ali mais não, a mãe já meteu o pé, hein? Já bargou. Ela já bargou, a mãe, já bargou.
It was a foggy morning, but it was no longer dawn. It was a sign of something terrible. My mother had killed her beloved Martha with her own hands. I had then taken her place, usurping the throne of her affection. She would have never forgiven me. I had real reason to be afraid. I searched for one of Daddy's pistols to defend myself. What a stupid little girl I was. In spite of everything, that roll of film still needed developing. Even if it didn't prove she was guilty. I also wanted to search
Agora
for
sim,
proof
dessa
of
porra,
Martha's
caralho.
pregnancy.
Cadê? Tá com mira não? Caralho, uma pistolão, moleque. Ah, mentira.
21st of July. Lapo is dead. They shot me in the back when I discovered his body. I thought I had hit rock bottom. Soulless, empty days. After so many awful events, I finally managed to meet the White Lady. Or so I believe. The line between reality and dreams is becoming less and less clear to me. I thought a lot about her words. but they didn't shed any light on my assumptions. They kept ringing in my mind. Maybe I will understand when the time comes. Now I know for certain that it was Mummy who killed Martha.
Sempre soube.
When she thought that she was me. Only a week
Sempre
ago,
soube também.
all of this would have
Sou
seemed
foda, mano.
impossible. I just need to find the proof so she can pay for what she has done.
Almost 5 German divisions faced the troops of the 8th Army. Units of an Indian division crossed the River Pesa on a vast front, and they advanced 2 kilometers south of Montelungo. Meanwhile, the New Zealand units have reinforced their positions that run from San Michel to La Romola. Near La Romola, the Michelangelesque villa of the E family,
Opa, jogo
where
bugou.
General K was staying. La Romola. Near La Romola, the Michelangelesque villa of the
General
E family,
Edict K.
where General K was staying, was bombed by the artillery. Luckily, the general and his family were not in the house at the time of the attack. And once again, La Romola has been the site of graphic barbarity. A farm was stormed and animals were stolen and killed. Nobody has claimed responsibility for yet another act of senseless vandalism. But at the
Não,
scene,
ou seja,
a
pulei já.
German propaganda flyer was found. This is the civilization that our comrades
É bom, antes de eu terminar, é bom ligar pra algum número importante aí ou não? É bom ligar pra algo ali em específico ou não precisa ligar pra nada não? Tá de boa.
Here's the whole family together. A very rare thing indeed.
Telegram. I'll leave it in the letterbox. Have a good day.
Another telegram of condolence. Isn't it a bit late? I mustn't care about what people think. Or fear will prevent me from facing the music. It will be very difficult to recover from the mental collapse. Destiny is inevitable. The end waits for us. The New Zealanders conquer Tavernelli. In the eastern sector of the battlefront, the troops of the 2nd New Zealand Division, British 8th Corps, conquer Tavernelli. The 6th South African Armoured Division advances on the heights near Greve, conquering the peaks of the Dimini and Fili Mountains. The 4th Division reaches San Giovanni. Sabotage of the phone lines in La Romola. Telephone cables have been cut, causing danger.
Toma os troféus na cara, toma-lhe.
Any damage to the information service facilities is punishable by death. The New Zealanders conquer Tavernelli. Attack on Hitler. After an attack carried out by a group of traitors, Hitler's words are, "In having escaped, I see a sign of the duty incumbent on me to continue my work." Bombings. Damage caused by the bombings between Florence and Siena continues to increase. After the disaster at Poggibonsi, rubble and power cuts are the order of the day. Old photographs that father took of this house. Commune of San Casciano.
bomba é essa? Mano, vai tomar no cu, né?
Here's the bicycle pump.
Caralho, que doideira, moleque.
War. Always war. Even in paintings. Dear Mrs. Irene K. Following your call, we have received a telegram from Dr. D. Your request has been accepted. As soon as the police station issues authorization, we will send for the girl. While we wait, to avoid the girl taking any extreme actions, as per the fears you have expressed, we ask that you trust in the advice of her treating physician. I thank you for your generous and charitable donation to our institution. Director S. Volterra Psychiatric Hospital. Telephone 0782. Now that she has discovered everything, she wants to lock me up in an asylum. Or maybe even worse. She wants to kill me and have everyone believe it was suicide. She is preparing all the finer details.
Não, eu tenho uma bomba aqui em casa também de pneu de bicicleta. Tu tem aí, Felipão? Uma bomba? Ou não? A bicicleta, o cabo de comunicação. Como é que é a tua, mano? A mim tem uma mangueirinha, pá. Eita, porra. Eita, cara. Eita. Dá o grau. Pera, é aqui? Lá embaixo. Ué, a sombra. Pega. Eita, porra, eita, porra. Vai direto. Caralho.
Martha is in the family crypt. That place is scary.
Imagina ter que dar isso aqui a pé. Nossa.
Nanny told me we used to go there when we were kids, to see who was brave enough to go down the stairs. No one would ever go further than the first 2 steps. Now Martha's down there, alone, in the dark. She must be frightened. The crypt is here. Not now.
Agora não.
Let's hope the caretaker isn't around. That man gives me the creeps.
O corvinho, corvinho é a Marta, o corvinho.
I should water the plants. No one will do it. The caretaker clearly doesn't care.
O Lapa achava que a Marta era a Júlia, mano. Não, tô doido. Dá essas portas aqui, ó. Ai, caralho.
Family crypt is locked. The key must be in the caretaker's hut, as always. Among all those keys, one of them must be for the family crypt.
porra aí, meu chefe.
This door is locked, but I must get in. Maybe I can find something around here to break the lock.
Nem te conto o que é, mano. Nem te conto. Só uma rodada aqui rapidinho. Opa! Ó, Marta. Ó, corre, Marta. Ó, corre, Marta. Corre, Marta. Corta aí, pelo amor de Deus. Passarinho com som de avião.
The watering can is empty.
Mano, eu jurava que tava com água ali dentro, velho. Ah, coisa daquele lado, mano. Mano do céu. Caralho, que merda, cara. Eu jurei que tava. Mano. Um negócio ali, achei que tava com água, cara. Eu nem olhei direito esse bagulho. Porra. Pode ter água parada não, né? Vai ter dengue.
Filled the watering can, I can water the plants.
Ai, costa desgraçado. Mijadão. Ó. Ok.
Lapo, if you were in front of me, what would I say to you? That I'm angry because you were sleeping with Martha? No, I'm not angry. I'm sorry that you kept everything hidden from me. It stings a little, perhaps, but faced with your loss, everything is now meaningless. I'm happy that they buried you here. We'll be neighbors. I knew that Daddy would allow it, even if you were fighting with the partisans. For him, this war is a stranger as it is for me. Goodbye, Lapo. We will meet again soon.
Vai morrer, mano.
It's time to look for Martha.
Ok. Aconteceu? Meu Deus.
These are perfect for breaking the lock.
Me diga, minha cara, me diga. Nem te conto, mano. Ela correndo boladona. Cara, quebrar a fechadura, porra, vamos. Mijou no corpo. Papo reto.
Enough. I can't go on like this any longer. I can't go on pretending nothing happened. My family was slaughtered by these dirty Nazis. My daughter wasn't even buried, and I had to bury that half-blood instead. An Italian family that got cozy with the dirty Germans. Bastards, that's what they are. What am I supposed to do with my life now? I want to end it, but not without taking a few Germans down with me. You won't see me anymore, but you will hear about me. Long live the resistance. Viva Italia. Everyone takes a side. I find myself siding with my family, but I'm not sure whether it is right.
Opa. Uma skin.
Instructions for the automatic telephone machine. For example, if you wish to call the number 0573, pick up the telephone from the hook and bring the receiver to your ear. You will hear a continuous tone. Firstly, place your index finger in the hole displaying the number 0. Turn the disc clockwise until it stops. Let the disc return freely to its resting position. Repeat the same steps for the numbers 573.
Hora de ir.
I can see why we were scared as children. It's a rather gloomy place.
Que porra é essa aqui, velho? O bebê foi pro cara, o bebezinho, né? Então por isso que naquela sonho lá tinha um bebê dentro dela. Ai, caralho, foi mal.
May God forgive me for what I'm about to do. I also pray that you, Martha, will forgive me.
Não. Nossa, não. Vamos meter esse louco, né? Mano, nossa, mano, tem um bagulho ali, fazendo uma linha ali, mano. Tem uma linha ali já, um anti-alias ali, todo bugado, mano. Ah, não, cara, vai tomar no cu, velho. Vai tomar no cu, velho. Vai cortar essa porra não, né? Uhul! Ai, que susto que eu fiz. Não! Nossa. Para com essa porra, meu. Que porra é essa?
True, Martha was pregnant. Pregnant with a deformed fetus with 2 heads. Twins again. They always said that it ran in the family. I was all the more shocked. I was doing things that I had never done before. I do not know what force was moving me. I became unstoppable. I decided to photograph the horror as evidence to show my mother and to everyone. Who knows why? Enough now. I will torture you no longer. I will come back to fix you, and I will stay and take care of you. We will spend so much time
Toma essa porra aí, minha filha.
I love you, Martha.
Eu só vou embora mesmo e foda-se. Credo.
Doctor, I must thank you for your help. I wouldn't know what to do without
Tá maluco essa cabeça dessa porra, né?
Even our own dear Donatilio seems to not understand the situation.
Irene, please. Consider the idea of leaving Italy as your husband suggested. It would be better for everyone, especially for the girl.
I fear that nothing will make her better. Her father doesn't want to accept it. I believe that hope is long gone.
I agree, but in Germany there are better treatments in specialized clinics. The asylum is a temporary solution, just to ensure that she doesn't do anything foolish. But it's a nightmarish place. You know that all too well. You cannot possibly want this for your daughter.
Of course I don't. But what can I do? She is a danger to herself, to us, to everyone. One of Eric's guns has also disappeared. She must have taken it. Who else could it have been? I am so scared, Doctor. I cannot wait any longer. Also, you know what they think of Italians in Germany, don't you?
But you would be with Eric, an esteemed general. Everyone will respect you.
That cursed girl. Where could she be? Let's hope she doesn't play any more foolish stunts.
Ah, nem te conto, minha filha.
Here, in the cellar. Sooner or later, she'll go to the dark room. That's for sure.
I would gladly stay and keep an eye on her. But I must rush to town to organize the last few things for her hospitalization.
Thank you, Doctor. Don't worry. We'll see you later.
Tô aqui, mano. Só dou uma bibliotada na barriguinha de alguém aqui, mano.
She's sleeping. I must take advantage of it. I will make her talk. She will reveal the truth out of fear. She thinks I can be silenced by calling me crazy. But unbeknownst to her, I will record everything. Everyone will know what you have done to your own daughter. I would make too much noise and wake her up.
Hello, man. Ixi, carai!
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me. Dear God, what have I done? She forced me. She killed Martha. But who in the world will believe me now? They will take me to the mental asylum. Those rolls of film are my only hope. So that's who had the keys to my childhood bedroom. I could have guessed.
Caralho, que susto, porra.
My God. Sooner or later, more bombs will land here. Then everything will come to an end. Damn, the power is out. It's impossible to develop that roll of film now. At least now I finally have the keys to my old room. But why was it locked in the first place?
Okay.
Finally, I can enter my room. It's like being a child all over again. I used to play with the puppets by reenacting what was happening in my life. To clear my mind. I want to do it again. At the beginning of any puppet act, there was always the legend of the White Lady. Otherwise, the scenes I was reenacting were worthless. According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. A lover's nightly tryst by the lake. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her. My love is not here yet. I'll wait. Ah, what a beautiful moon tonight. You're here at last. What's going on? Why are you acting weird?
Fala, meu chefe.
I know you kissed another.
I would never do that. I love you.
Que isso?
I love you too much. The thought of you with another drives me insane. That's why you have to die.
Boom.
What did I do to you?
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
Que isso?
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, takes the life of a young woman whenever events take her back to that sad day.
A mulher. Oh! Oh! Agarre.
Help! Help me! Now I can begin. First of all, let's clarify what happened the night before the cursed 16th of July.
Marta. Julia. Fala, Marta. Fala, Julia.
Did you see Lapo yesterday? I saw him leave the barn. Weren't you there?
Ai, que susto.
Dad says we're losing. What will happen if we do? Will we go to Germany? Do you want to come with me to the lake tomorrow?
Cara, que legal. Ela tá com um bagulho na boca, velho, costurado.
I want to take some photos.
Peraí.
Let's go at dawn. Mummy sleeps heavily anyway. You know she's been taking that medicine. Wake me up! Sure, great idea. Yes, it happened like this. Then in the morning, Martha went to the lake pretending to be me to show her pregnancy. She knew Mother was going to follow her down. Now I can only guess what happened when they met at the lake. Hello, Mummy. Hi, Julia. What do you want from me? Take off your clothes. I want to see your shame. no way!
I'll take that dress off for you, stupid girl.
Shh.
I'm going to kill you. Do you want to hurt me, Mummy?
What are you going to do with that knife?
Dum. Dung. 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 Dung.
Yes, this version is credible.
Porra,
I will
essa.
never know exactly what happened, but I think I have an idea. And after everything, I shot my mother. No, I didn't shoot. What actually happened? It is all in my mind, but I can remember. I know I can. A little arm.
Que isso?
A small leg. And another little arm. Another small leg. Oh look, only the head is left. I was under the bridge, but it was just a game. This,
Peraí, qual foi o troféu que eu ganhei? Ah, tá.
however, is not a game. I was just playing. It's just a bad joke. Under the bridge, the church, town, speak, the white lady.
seguindo a vela, né? Eu suponho. Ou não, eu tô errado. Não, acho que não. Jesus Christ, man! What the fuck? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Vou tirar uma foto não, né? Tô brincando, vou tirar foto não. E agora? Caralho, que merda, velho. Mano, ela tá. Mano. Ela tá bruta da cabeça já, mano. Enterra?
Carol's back. Now I can develop the role and hopefully have my
Não, pera,
questions
enterra?
answered.
Não, mas não precisa não, é. Ah, não, tá bom. Credo! Caralho, o Júlia tá psicopata na cabeça, moleque. Fudeu, mano. Isso foi por causa da guerra mesmo? Não foi, sei lá, mano, porque... É, aqui. Não foi muito por causa da guerra, tá ligado? Acho que foi... Não, acho que foi um conjunto de coisas, tá ligado? Foi a guerra, foi a morte da irmã, aí foi essa putaria toda com a mãe também. Nossa, mó putaria do caralho, velho. Telefone? Deve ser o rolinho lá que veio, né? Só revelar essa questão.
I will return to you, Martha. Together we will sort out everything. Just you and I.
Foi essas duas aqui, né? Você já foi, não? Ah, foi do cara essa aqui, pô. Não, viajei. Só a última aqui, então. Isso aqui. Não, não, tô buscando ali não. Aquela era do... Peguei na minha esquerda, cara. Que porra é essa?
Oh dear God. So it's true. I killed my sister. I did everything to hide the truth. Then I killed my mother to rid myself of the guilt. she was nasty and everything was her fault. God, what does that make me? I don't deserve to live a second longer. Maybe I will see her again and I can try and ask for her forgiveness. But if there is nothing after death, at least I will be free from this suffering. I know it's not right, but I can't do this anymore. I fired instinctively at that soldier, hitting him right in the head, but it was not a good idea. He obviously didn't come alone. When the others came in, I closed my eyes. I heard a lot of commotion and then felt a sharp pain in the stomach. They were kicking me while another tried in vain to convince himself that the soldier on the ground was still alive. They hit me in the ribs, the back, and the stomach. I couldn't breathe, and at the same time I felt the need to vomit. They were ordered to put me on a seat. They bound me up so tightly that I couldn't feel my hands or feet. On the seat next to me was my father. He was breathing, but he appeared to be unconscious. The guy in charge started asking me questions. He kept hitting me in the face and head with some kind of short cane. It was so violent I thought my skull would crack open. All I could taste in my mouth was blood and broken teeth. I ran my tongue across my teeth, thinking to myself that I'd never be able to smile again. A frivolous thought, perhaps, but a painful one nonetheless. Part of my top lip was cut open and was hanging down. I foolishly tried to put it back in place using my tongue and lower lip. I threw up. They forced me to confess that my father had been carrying out all kinds of activity within the German army. Of course, I didn't know anything about it, so I tried to explain. But those punches... I would have done whatever it took to stop them. Whatever it took. Just after I told them what they wanted to hear, the general said, "All it took were 2 slaps and you sold out your father, you German whore." Then he ordered my father to be executed. It took less than a moment. He didn't even move. He pointed to one of the soldiers and then he pointed to me. My time had come. They all left except for the soldier who had the unpleasant task of finishing me off. I wanted to die, but not like that. Terror engulfed me. I could almost hear the sound of my body evacuating. I had the gun pointed to my forehead. I couldn't look at his face. I stank. I felt indecent. Then he moved the gun on purpose and shot without hitting me. He had taken pity on me. It must have been my fate not to die. He quickly cut the ropes and pushed me to the ground, saying out loud, "It's done. The German whore has been dealt with." I was left motionless on the ground. He left, and I fainted again.
Tentando processar as coisas na minha cabeça. Que doideira, mano.
I was completely empty and felt pain everywhere. Everyone was dead. I was now alone in the world. I felt a desire to hear their voices one last time on Daddy's recorder in the dark room. Provided the soldiers hadn't destroyed it, that is.
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it. What are you doing with your father's gun? It's dangerous. Stop it. Talk. Tell me everything now. Tell me what you have done. Okay. Calm down. I will tell you everything. I found that strange note when I woke up, and I immediately realized that something was wrong.
Acho que dá pra ouvir de longe.
came to check, but you weren't in your bedroom. You had spoken about the lake, and I got worried, so I called your father, and we went to see what was going on. We found you sitting in your underwear at the side of the lake. You kept saying that nothing had happened, and you kept repeating things like that. I hugged you to try and make you feel better, but you did not speak again for days. What is happening to you?
You should tell me what's going on. I'm not going to that loony bin.
I would never have wanted this, but I'm afraid you will harm yourself further. You were really hurting yourself in front of the piano that night. What else could we do?
You killed my sister and now you're afraid because I found out. So you're making up stories, aren't you? But I'm not falling for it this time.
What are you saying? Your sister? Please, no. I was not well. I didn't know what I was saying. So many years have passed. You were little then. I thought everyone had forgotten that nonsense.
Shut up! Don't speak. Don't say anything else.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me. I didn't know who I was anymore. Everything had fallen apart. I was afraid of myself. My God, it was terrible. I had always been convinced that I was too good for myself, but then I had become my own enemy. I was the danger. What should I have done? I thought about the puppet theatre in my old room. There I could find something in myself, perhaps. So I rushed to go play with it again. Mummy nearly died giving birth to me. This is what remains in my memory of my mother's, Nanny's, and father's stories. I remember little to nothing of my childhood at home. I have to try, though. Maybe the important events I should know are right there.
I can't move. I'm too sick. I can't move. I'm too sick. How are you, madam? I can't move. I'm too sick.
Cacete, agulha.
I feel a sharp pain. Do you need anything? I can feel it. The time has come.
Caralho.
Everything is ready. Help! Something is wrong. Eric, help! Irene is not well.
How are you, honey?
I'm getting weaker and weaker.
Doctor, hurry! Arena is sick!
Don't worry, Irene. The pain you feel is natural. Push, Irene, push.
Dá a luz. Eita, caralho. Brotou.
The baby is born.
I feel sick. I feel myself wasting away.
It's going to be okay.
Poor Mummy. She has suffered so much. I have hurt her so much, ever since I was born. Mummy, I'm hungry. No, it's not mealtime, you little nuisance. Mummy, I'm thirsty.
Opa.
You just had a drink, whiner. Mummy, I have to pee.
Que porra é essa?
And what can I do about that? Mummy, I'm sleepy.
That's enough! Go to your room! How dare you! I will make you pay for that! My hands are not enough! You need to learn properly this time!
Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy. Please don't hit me.
Pegar a bengala, tá, porra. Caralho. Essa no caso é a Marta, né?
This is just a game. Is it only a game? I believe the White Lady said that my lost memories would return in the place of my happy childhood. This is the only place I have ever been truly happy. Are these my memories, then? Is this actually my life?
Não, não, não. Esquece o que eu falei. Opa. Não, aquela mata assim.
Martha, don't you want to play with your sister? Julia, play with your sister! Can we play patty cake? Come on! Are you going to stop bothering your sister or not? I love you, Mummy. Now go play with your sister. Stop making up these stories. Were you thirsty? Ask for a glass next time, okay? sorry, Mummy. I didn't do it on purpose.
I don't believe you. You're trying to make fun of me. You did it on purpose. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm angry with you.
I will beat manners into you, you stupid little girl. Come with me now.
Sorry, Mummy. I'm so sorry.
Come with me. I will put you in your place, girl.
Sorry, Mummy. I won't do it anymore. I promise.
Too late. These false tears won't help you. Stay still!
Help!
Now I'll make you want to bark.
Leave my dog alone!
There's no point screaming, stupid girl.
No, Mummy, please. You're insane.
Sure. Now I'll show you how insane I am.
Que isso, cara?
Help, Daddy, help!
Screaming won't work. Your father is not here like usual. Eat it.
No!
Eat!
I won't eat him.
O Alan jogou?
I
Não
said
preciso ver isso.
eat!
Porra é essa, viado?
I was beginning to remember, but I was so scared to remember too much, especially all at once. I didn't have time to guess exactly what happened. It was making me too upset. Pulling out those memories was like trying to pull out a tooth on your own. Almost impossible, and far too painful. The White Lady told me that the church is a safe place and home to its children. Donatilio, my priest, I have to talk to him. I have to call him on the telephone.
Donatello speaking. Who is it?
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
Julia, come to me immediately. Don't stay alone. It's dangerous. Come to town. You can stay here with me and we can talk about everything. Okay?
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
Peraí, agora eu tô curioso pra bagulho aqui, mano. Calma aí, eu vou ligar pra esses números todos aqui, mano. Perdi meu tempo, faz tempo aqui no jogo.
Not now.
Não, pode deixar lá, deixa quieto, bora. Margão. Eu posso ir se eu quiser? Ó. Vrum! Vrum, vrum! Cada dela terninha. O melhor que é a minha. Credo! Não, 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 volta, 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 volta. Volta, 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 volta.
Those boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault. They were my age, and a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward. But what could I have done? Should I have betrayed my father? I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo. Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done.
Pra cá?
I didn't go anywhere near the soldiers, Germans or allies. They had all caused me harm. I didn't want to approach anyone, for any reason. Once I crossed that threshold, I completely lost touch with reality. Everyone around me had died while I survived everything.
pancada. Oi, Marta, tudo bom, Marta? Olá. Olha os dois que amam, não sei.
I don't remember how things went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand what he was actually asking me. He wrote something on a piece of paper and then 2 nurses led me away. I was in the mental asylum. Some women were talking to themselves, others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth. Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible. There was this one young woman who would pleasure herself all day long, incessantly, to the point where she would bleed. So they would tie her down to the bed screaming, cursing and talking gibberish for days on end. Once her wounds had healed and she was untied, she would just start again.
Credo.
That woman was me. They started to give me injections. What they gave me made my whole body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazole or something like that. My body was like a fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won. I stopped screaming and masturbating. I stopped thinking. There was no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died. But nevertheless, I insisted on carrying along this painful journey. I was stronger than I could ever have imagined. Who are you? Wait, wait. I want answers. Don't go away. Talk to me about Martha, please.
Até eu tô bugado agora, velho. Bom, a Marta morreu.
Martha is dead. I killed her to take possession of her life. I will never find peace for what I have done. I feared that would be the case. And what about Mummy? Mummy is dead. Nobody knows that better than I do, unfortunately. It's useless to try and deceive ourselves. Did I do what I think I've done? Yes, damn it. It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried her under the bridge. God, all that blood. My God, I knew it. What about Daddy? The soldiers, did that really happen? It happened. He was shot right in front of me. Fear, pain, shame. I can't remove it, but I cannot relive it either. Unfortunately, I knew that already. What about Nanny?
Cara, ela, mano, eu me esqueci, cara. Ela chegou a morrer, mano? Porque eu não sei, eu lembro de ter um bagulho assim, tipo, acho que ela morreu, não foi? Ou eu tô enganado? Eu tô muito enganado agora e me buguei, velho. Essa parte aqui. Por mim, ela morreu. Mas posso estar lido errado, tá ligado? Eu não lembro agora, cara. Não me lembro real, velho. Tá aí, Felipe, não. Se você lembra me falar aí, mano. Porque eu me esqueci real, mano. Na minha cabeça ela morreu. Pela minha memória. Posso responder?
Poor Nanny. She really had nothing to do with it. But she died in our villa due to the bombings. We saved ourselves for some time by taking refuge at her house. Privileges for being rich. Feelings don't count for much, though. My poor Nanny. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo.
Todo mundo morreu, mano.
Lapo is dead. He was blown up by a landmine. He got into trouble and paid with his life. My dear friend. Poor boy. Just as I remembered, unfortunately. One last question. The pregnancy? Martha was pregnant. Her deformed baby died with her. Maybe she was in pain. That's enough now. All of these questions are pointless, aren't they? It's all inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show. Ready for everything with open arms, even ready to kill. Legs always ready to run. The womb that conceived in sin. Lastly, the mind. To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this. On the 26th of July, San Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead. The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself. The most absurd test, and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me. I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn the page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the most devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I'm ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?